Baldy just dropped some crazy news. We got this one right here for the interim title because Ilia Topuria is going to be out till like the middle of the year, which is insane. Co-main event is Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. Then we got Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. Then we got Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. And then we also got Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva. Umar Nurmagomedov versus David Figueiredo. And then a week later, we're getting this. Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez 2 in Australia. Yo, Dana White, UFC cooked. Let's talk about these fights. Why are we doing Armin dirty? I know he just fought, but he literally took no damage in that fight. There's so much hype under Armin that if he would have fought in January against Paddy Pimblett, there would have been so much hype of the winner of that fight against Ilia Topuria, obviously because of the interim strap. So I don't even know what the UFC is doing. They butchered it. They butchered it. But I guess they just don't like Armin anymore. And they said, you know what? We're doing Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. And they want Paddy to win. So then Paddy and Ilia in Spain, I guess. I guess that's what they're going to do. But for the interim strap, I don't think the interim strap was necessary, but they did it because of the Paramount deal. And, I think they were really counting on Ilia Topuria to be ready for January to fight Paddy Pimblett. I feel like they were just going to give Paddy Pimblett the title shot. This was really it. The UFC was going to give Paddy Pimblett the title shot. But since Ilia Topuria wasn't going to be ready because he's going through the divorce, they just said, you know what, match it up with Gaethje for the interim. Winner gets Ilia Topuria. And yeah, I guess this is it. It's very disappointing because I wanted this fight, yes, but not for the interim belt. I feel like why for the interim belt? If anything, it could have been Armin. I feel like Armin was way more deserving. He just got off a win against Dan Hooker, a submission win as well. Paddy's resume is not even that good if you really think about it. Michael Chandler, Bobby Green, Tony Ferguson. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are we doing here with this? Like, Paddy Pimblett's really gonna give, he's gonna get, a given interim strap if he beats Gaethje. And if Gaethje wins, he just gets a shot at the title again. And it's boring because, Gaethje's old already. But I think Paddy Pimblett beats Gaethje. I think Paddy Pimblett beats Gaethje, and they make Ilia Topuria versus Paddy. It literally was written in the books in Quatuor, but I thought they were gonna do Armin versus Paddy, and then winner would have gotten Ilia, or they would have done Paddy versus Ilia in January. But since Ilia's not fighting, but still, I think Armin is way more deserving. But he's rich. He probably doesn't care. He'll wait it out a little bit longer. If he waited out a year to fight Dan Hooker, let's be honest. But let's move on. We knew this fight was gonna happen. Since if Kayla Harrison beat Juliana Pena, I think Amanda Nunes is gonna win this fight. Maybe, I don't know. This one's questionable, but I really don't care about this fight. Yeah, it's gonna be this could probably be better than Valentina versus Zhang Weili because I thought that was gonna be the greatest fight in women's history, and then we got this now. But I don't really want to talk about this. I think Amanda Nunes is gonna win. I think Amanda Nunes is better on the feet than Kayla Harrison. If it goes to the ground, I think the BJJ will do at least. I really don't care. Let's move on. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I thought they were gonna give Song Yadong the title shot if Merab was gonna be active. But they've been saying this was gonna be like a rumor a long time ago, and they finally just announced it. But yeah, Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. This is a fire fight right here. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Sean O'Malley getting a Song Yadong, because Song Yadong really could have been from Merab, dude. I think Merab could have been easily more active, but I think they're trying to build a contender for Merab. And if O'Malley racks a couple more wins, maybe, I don't know, dude. I really don't know what they're gonna do with the bantamweight division, but I really thought they would just, have Song Yudong in the back of their pockets, but this fight's still gonna be amazing. I think do you, I think Sean O'Malley's gonna win. Early prediction: Sean O'Malley's gonna win. We move on though. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Um, Derek Lewis, he's gonna get knocked out by Waldo Cortez Acosta. I really don't want to say that. I don't even know why they did this, because I feel like Derek Lewis could have had one more fight. I don't. I know Waldo wanted to be active, but maybe they could have done him versus Volkov. I would have liked that, or versus him versus Almeida, like somebody who's closer to the ball. I don't think Lewis is that close. I know he finished Talishin Teixeira, but Talishin Teixeira, was just in the rankings, and I know Lewis is ranked 8, and he's already fought most of the guys that are up there right now. I don't know why they made this fight, but it's still a good fight to watch. I think Cortez Acosta knocks him out. Silva versus Allen. I think Silva beats Allen. There was rumors that Allen was gonna move up. I guess maybe after this fight, I think Silva's gonna. I don't want to say Silva's gonna like destroy Allen, because Silva got obviously finished by Diego Lopez, but I think he's way faster than Allen on the feet, and I think he's gonna learn from his mistakes in that Diego Lopez fight, and he's gonna do good in this fight. I hope. I think Silva's gonna win and Allen's gonna move up. But let's move on. Umar versus Figueiredo. Umar just finished fighting Mario Bautista, and now he's fighting Deiveson Figueiredo. I guess they're giving Deiveson Figueiredo a shot at the title too. I don't know what they're doing at the bantamweight division. Maybe this is the shot for the title. Umar, winner of year. I don't know why, because who did Figgy fought the last time, dude? I know he lost to his last loss was to Sandhagen. I don't think he beat anybody else before that. Yeah, bro. I don't know why they made this fight. I think this is an easy fight for Umar Nurmagomedov. He's just gonna go out there and out grapple Figgy, but still an awesome fight. I think this will go 3 rounds. Well, probably 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Probably gonna go 3 rounds. 3 rounds decision for Umar Nurmagomedov. But this is the one we gotta talk about. Why isn't it Evloev? Why isn't it Murphy? They literally just gave it to Diego Lopez because the rising star of the division, Gene Silva, got finished, and it isn't sitting. You know what? I think this is Volkanovski's. It's obviously Volkanovski's retirement fight, and they want the passing of the torch, and they just want Diego Lopez with the belt so he can sell pay-per-views. He's already been on a lot of pay-per-views already. He already fought Volkanovski, so that's already, people already know his name. So this is just an easy one for them to sell, and this is like a week later. They're back in Australia, and we still don't have the rest of the card for this one. But the fact that this is the main card, dude, is insane. Who am I gonna take in this fight? Oh man, I really don't know, because obviously the last person Volkanovski fought was Diego Lopez. But then Diego Lopez goes out there and beats Gene Silva. He looked good there. I'm gonna have to go Volkanovski. Do I go Volkanovski or do I go Diego Lopez beating Volkanovski? Because I do love Diego Lopez, but is he gonna go out there, gonna go beat Volkanovski, gonna ruin his retirement fight? Like, I don't think he's gonna do that. That's why I'm gonna have to go Volkanovski for the win here. But I didn't think Diego Lopez was deserving of this one. I know he beat Gene Silva, but I think you could have gave it to Murphy, anybody else, to just add to Volk's resume, because now this just adds, like, I know this is, I think, a crazier win than Murphy or Evloev, but I think more names are better for Volkanovski's resume, especially for his GOAT status. But I think Diego Lopez, a second one against Diego Lopez, especially him after beating Gene Silva, and who else did he beat? I know he beat somebody else after Volkanovski. I forgot who it was. Dang. Nah, I think it was just Gene Silva, dude. I think it was just Gene Silva. But yeah, man, crazy card. I can't believe Ilya's gonna be out for that long, and we might have Paddy become the interim champ of the light heavyweight. I mean light heavyweight, the lightweight division. I think this is a good card to start off the year. I remember, the last couple 2 years we've been getting fight nights to start off the year. We're getting back to back like Paramount cards to start off the year, like pay-per-view ones. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm Jane Epps MMA. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.